It's time for people to wake up. I hate going on live. I fucking hate you. I fucking hate you. You on my live right now, and I hate you. I do. I hate you. I do. Somebody said that person, and that person. They hate you. They fucking hate you. They love Elijah White. They love Elijah White. They always calling and texting. They always calling and texting. I'm talking about 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 people inside and outside of America. They inside and outside of America. Somebody said they inside and outside of America. They always texting, they always calling. You texting Jesus, you calling Jesus. Somebody said if you texting Jesus, you calling Jesus. If you texting Jesus, you calling Jesus. Worldwide, supernaturally out of the ordinary. I have 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 people. They bus stop shooters. 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 people. Somebody said 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 people. Thank for your donation. 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 people. They bus stop shooters. They always shooting at the bus stop. They always shooting at the bus stop. Somebody said they smoking a cigarette. That person, and that person. They smoking a cigarette. They shooting at the bus stop. Worldwide, supernaturally out of the ordinary. They want you to hate. They want you to hop on my live and hate. They want you to call my phone. Somebody said they want you to call my phone. They want you to text my phone. They want you to call Jesus. They want you to text Jesus. They want you to call Jesus. They want you to text Jesus. I'm so glad we live inside and outside of America. Now that's a blessing. That's a blessing. That's a blessing from Jesus. Somebody said Elijah White. Thank you for your donation. Somebody said Elijah White. Elijah White, I live inside and outside of America. I live in that house, and that house. Somebody said, I live in that house, and that house. The Holy Spirit. Thank you for your donation. Somebody said the Holy Spirit. The Holy Spirit. We live in that house, and that house. I would like to give a huge shout out to the Royal Legend Oaks Apartments. I know some people inside and outside the Royal Legend Oaks Apartments. Somebody said, do they have a car? If they have a car, they have the Holy Spirit. They love Jesus. If you have a vehicle and you have a car, somebody said if you have a vehicle and you have a car, you watch Elijah Devein White, you know more music is on the way. You know more music is on the way. Somebody said you watch Elijah Devein White on social media and outside of social media. You downstairs. That person, and that person, they downstairs. Somebody said that person, and that person, they 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 down they down they downstairs. And they ready to bust your fucking head open if you hop on my live and sneak this. If you hate Jesus. Somebody said if you hate Jesus, they gonna bust your fucking head open. You heard me? Worldwide, supernaturally, out of the ordinary. If you hate China, I have fans from China. I have fans outside of China. I have fans from China. They love Elijah Devein White. They watch Elijah Devein White. Somebody said China love Russia and China love America. Worldwide, supernaturally, out of the ordinary. I'm a blessing. I'm a blessing from China. When I go to China, somebody said when Elijah Devein White performed in China, when Jesus performed in China, we perform with the Holy Spirit. When I go to China with 7, 8, 9 figures a day, a week, a month. And I'm talking about the Holy Spirit. I'm not just talking about Elijah Devein White. I'm not just talking about the Aurora. I'm not just talking about the Aurora. I'm not just talking about the Aurora Ledger Oaks apartments. Somebody said I'm not just talking about the Denver City Jail. I'm not just talking about the Denver City Jail. I'm not just talking about the Denver Civic Center Station and the Denver Union Station. I'm not just speaking for Mississippi and Chambers. I'm speaking to the Christians, the Muslims, and the Jews. They own Mississippi and Chambers. They love Mississippi and Chambers. I'm speaking to all the people inside and outside of America. I'm speaking to all the people inside and outside of Denver. I'm speaking to all the people inside and outside of Aurora. I'm speaking to all the people inside and outside of China, Russia, etc., etc., etc. I'm speaking to all the people that love Elijah Devein White. If you hate me, you heard me, I never told that person, and that person to watch me. Everywhere I go, I'm blessed. I swear to God. I swear to God. Everywhere I go, I'm blessed. My wife, my girlfriend, my kids, and my kids again. Somebody said my wife, my girlfriend, my kids, and my kids again. They belong to Elijah Devein White. They belong to Elijah Devein White. Thank for your donation. My wife, my kids, my girlfriend, etc., etc., etc. They belong to Elijah Devein White. They love Jesus. They highly protected, highly blessed. That's why I'm sending 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 people. I'm sending 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 people worldwide, supernaturally out of the ordinary. I'm sending 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 people to the Aurora Ledger Oaks apartments. Holy shit. Holy shit. Somebody said, holy shit. I'm sending 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 people to the Denver Union Station. I'm sending 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 people to the Denver Civic Center Station. I'm sending 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 people, and they have a car. Somebody said, do they have a car? Do they have a vehicle? Do they know the definition of television? Do they? Do they know the definition of television? If you have a TV, you know the definition of television. Worldwide, supernaturally out of the ordinary. Somebody said if you have a cell phone and you have a TV, your cell phone work, your TV work. If you watch Elijah Devein White, if you love Colorado, if you love the people inside and outside of Colorado, if you love the people inside and outside of America, if you love the people inside and outside of China, your TV work and your telephone work. Your TV work and your telephone work. Somebody said Jesus is highly blessed. Elijah Devein White. Elijah Devein White. You know how to call and you know how to text. If you watch Elijah Devein White and you watch the Holy Spirit, I love the American dollar. You cannot book Jesus for a show if you don't have a dollar. If you don't have a dollar, you cannot book Jesus for a show. You cannot book Elijah Devein White for a show. Somebody said you cannot book Elijah Devein White for a show. And when I do a show with the Holy Spirit. I do a show. Somebody said I do a show with Elijah Devein White on social media and outside of social media. If you call me and you text me, I hope you have 7 figures, 8 figures, 9 figure deals. Yeah, I hope you have 7 figure, 8 figure, 9 figure contracts. I hope you have. And my name's Elijah Devein White. Somebody said, my name's Elijah. My name's Elijah. Thank you for your donation. My name's Elijah Devein White. When you call me and when you text me, I hope you have 7 figure. Somebody said the Holy Spirit. The Holy Spirit. The Holy Spirit hope you have 7 figure, 8 figure, 9 figure deals. 7 figure, 8 figure, 9 figure contracts. 7 figure, 8 figure, 9 figure deals. Worldwide, supernaturally out of the ordinary. Somebody said, that person and that person and that person, they buying white toilet paper. They watch Elijah Devein White on social media and they watch Elijah Devein White on social media and outside of social media. If you love the Denver City Jail, you love white toilet paper. You love white toilet paper. You love white toilet paper. Worldwide, supernaturally out of the ordinary. I have people inside and outside the Denver City Jail. I have people inside and outside the Denver City Jail. Thank you for your donation. I have people. Thank you for your donation. I have people. I have people inside and outside of that jail, and that jail. They buying white toilet paper. They buying white toilet paper. Somebody said they also buying a pack of cigarettes. If you watch Elijah Devein White and you love Jesus. If you watch Elijah Devein White and you love Jesus. Somebody said if you watch Elijah Devein White and you love Jesus. You buying white toilet paper and you buying a pack of cigarettes. Boosie Badass. I'm sending 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 people to Boosie Badass. Boosie Badass just called me. Somebody said Boosie Badass just called me. Boosie Badass just text me. Joe Biden. Joe Biden, thank for your donation. Joe Biden just called Elijah Devein White. Joe Biden's on the phone right now. Boosie Badass, Joe Biden, etc., etc., etc. They on the phone. They on the phone. They on the phone with Elijah Devein White right now. And they buying white toilet paper. Worldwide, supernaturally out of the ordinary. Somebody said Elijah Devein White will never, ever, ever, I will never, ever, ever be back in jail. I will never, ever, ever be back in jail. Somebody said Jesus. Somebody said Jesus. Somebody said Jesus will never, ever, ever go back to jail. Worldwide, supernaturally out of the ordinary. Elijah Devein White. Elijah Devein White. Elijah Devein White will never, ever, ever go back to jail. Worldwide, supernaturally out of the ordinary. Somebody said 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 people. They out of jail. They love white toilet paper. They love a pack of cigarettes. Somebody said they love a pack of cigarettes. Thanks for your donation. They love a pack of cigarettes. Worldwide, supernaturally out of the ordinary. They will never, ever, ever go back to jail. Somebody said, I'm sending 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 cars to the Aurora Ledger Oaks apartments. My name's Elijah Devein White, and I'm a prophet from Jesus. My fans call me Jesus. My fans look up to me like Jesus. Somebody said the television. It's not me, it's the television. Somebody said it's not Elijah Devein White. It's not Elijah Devein White. Social media just said it. Social media just said it. Worldwide, supernaturally out of the ordinary. Social media just said it. It's not Elijah Devein White. It's the television. Somebody said it's the television. It's the TV. It's the telephone. It's the telephone. It's the telephone keeping me out of jail. Keeping me out of trouble. Blessing me with 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 people a day, a week, a month. Blessing me with 7-figure, 8-figure, 9-figure contracts. 7-figure, 8-figure, 9-figure deals. 7-figure, 8-figure, 9-figure contracts. Worldwide, supernaturally out of the ordinary. It's not Elijah Devein White waking up the country, waking up Jesus people, waking up the Christians, the Muslims. Somebody said waking up the Christians, the Muslims. Waking up the Christians, the Muslims, and the Jews. I'm doing shows every day. Elijah Devein White will not be back in jail. Elijah Devein White will not be back in jail. Thanks for your donation. Elijah Devein White will not be back in jail. Worldwide, supernaturally out of the ordinary. Somebody said Jesus. And when we speak about Jesus, we speak about the Holy Spirit. When you call Jesus and when you text Jesus, somebody said when you call Jesus and when you text Jesus, When you call Jesus and when you text Jesus, you call the Holy Spirit. You text the Holy Spirit. You call Elijah Devein White. You text Elijah Devein White, or you get the hell off my live. Somebody said, you get the hell. You get the hell. You get the hell off my property. Every time I go to the studio, I grab land. I grab property. I do shows. I love to invest. I love to wake up people on social media and outside of social media. That's how the dollar expand, and thank for your donation. Expand. I'm sending people over there, and over there. Somebody said, I'm blessing China. I'm blessing China on television and outside of television. I'm blessing Russia. I'm blessing Russia. Elijah Devein White's blessing China, Russia, America, etc., 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 on television and outside of television. I don't give a fuck if you hate me. I don't give a fuck if you hate Jesus. I'm speaking to all the people that love Jesus. If you love Jesus, you will keep Jesus out of jail. You will keep Jesus out of trouble. If you love Elijah Devein White, worldwide, supernaturally, out of the ordinary. If you love Elijah Devein White, worldwide, supernaturally, out of the ordinary, thanks for your donation. If you love Elijah Devein White and you watch Elijah Devein White on social media and outside of social media, you will keep Elijah Devein White out of jail. You will keep Elijah Devein White out of trouble professionally. That's the only job we have for you. You keep Jesus, you keep Elijah Devein White out of jail. You keep Jesus, you keep Elijah Devein White out of trouble. You make the people. Jesus said, you make the people. Elijah Devein White said, you make the people pay for a show, pay for a show, pay for a show. Somebody said, pay for cigarettes, pay for cigarettes, pay for cigarettes. Thanks for your donation. Pay for the white toilet paper. Pay for the white toilet paper. Pay for the white toilet paper. Somebody said 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 people. They keeping me out of jail right now. They keeping me out of trouble right now. They calling and they texting Elijah Devein White on television and outside of television right now. Thank you, Cowboy. Thank you, Cowboy. I see you. I see you. Cowboy say he has 7-figure, 8-figure, 9-figure deals. 7-figure, 8-figure, 9-figure contracts. 7-figure, 8-figure, 9-figure deals for Elijah White. Is that his name? Is that his name? Somebody answer that. They said somebody answer that. Is that his name? Is his name Elijah Devein White? Is we keeping Elijah Devein White out of jail, worldwide, supernaturally, out of the ordinary? Is we keeping the Holy Spirit? Somebody said, is we keeping the Holy Spirit? Is we keeping the Holy Spirit out of jail, out of trouble, out of jail, out of trouble? Thanks for your donation. Out of jail, out of trouble, worldwide, supernaturally, out of the ordinary. I'm sending 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 people to the Aurora Legend Oaks Apartments. I'm sending 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 cars. Somebody said I'm sending 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 cars. I'm sending 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 cars to the Aurora Legend Oaks Apartments. Yeah, I have a room over there, and over there. I have a house. Somebody said we have a house. We have a house over there, and over there. We have a car. If you love Elijah Devein White and you love Jesus. Somebody said if you watch Elijah Devein White and you watch Jesus. I'm talking to the people that watch me on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, etc., etc., etc. They always at my shows. They always on Mississippi and Chambers. Somebody said they always at the Denver Civic Center station. They always at the Denver Union Station. They always, thank for your donation. They always buying cigarettes. They always buying white toilet paper. They always paying. If you watch Elijah Devein White, if you watch Elijah Devein White, you paying for Elijah Devein White. You paying for Elijah Devein White. They call me the American dollar, inside and outside of America. They call me the Illuminati. Somebody said they call me the Illuminati. They call Elijah Devein White the Illuminati, inside and outside of America, inside and outside of Colorado, inside and outside of China. They call me Jesus. They call me Jesus. They call me Jesus. Worldwide, supernaturally out of the ordinary. So they keeping Jesus out of trouble. That person, and that person just said it. They keeping Jesus out of trouble. They keeping Jesus out of jail. Somebody said, have you been to prison? They keeping Jesus out of prison. They keeping Jesus out of prison. They keeping Jesus out of prison. Worldwide, supernaturally out of the ordinary. I see 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 people. They watching me. Somebody said they watching you. They watching. They watching. They watching. They watching. They watching. They watching. Every time I do a show on social media and outside of social media, somebody's watching. I don't give a shit. My fans, my people, they keeping Elijah Devein White out of jail. They keeping Elijah Devein White out of trouble. Somebody said, my fans and my people, we signed our soul to the American dollar. If you watch Elijah Devein White, you signed your soul to the American dollar. On social media and outside of social media, you know how to text, you know how to call. Worldwide, supernaturally out of the ordinary. You know how to text, you know how to call. You know the definition of television. When you watch Jesus and when you watch Elijah Devein White, you watch television. Somebody said when you watch Jesus and when you watch Boosie Badass, when you watch Jesus and when you watch NBA Youngboy, when you watch Jesus and when you watch Elijah Devein White, you watch etc., etc., etc. Inside and outside of America, inside and outside of China, inside and outside of Russia. You watch Elijah Devein White over there, and over there. Worldwide, supernaturally out of the ordinary. Somebody said we keeping Elijah Devein White out of jail. We keeping Elijah Devein White out of trouble. We keeping Elijah Devein White. We keeping Elijah Devein White. Thanks for your donation. We keeping Elijah Devein White out of jail. Worldwide, supernaturally out of the ordinary. On social media and outside of social media. We keeping Jesus. We blessing Jesus. And we protecting Jesus. Somebody said we keeping Jesus. We blessing Jesus. And we protecting Jesus. We keeping Colorado. We blessing Colorado. And we protecting Colorado. I have some fans inside and outside of Colorado. They know. They know. They know Elijah Devein White. They know the Holy Spirit. When you watch Elijah Devein White on television and outside of television, somebody said when you watch Elijah Devein White, shout out to my uncle, shout out to my uncle. When you watch Elijah Devein White on television, and outside of television, you watch Jesus. When you watch me, you watch Jesus. I do shows every day. Somebody said I drop music every day. I have a house over there, and over there. I have 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 cars. Somebody said Elijah Devein White. Elijah Devein White. Thanks for your donation. Elijah Devein White. I have 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 people over there, and over there. I would like to give a huge shout out to Walmart. I have people at Walmart. They at Walmart. I have people. Listen up, motherfucker. I have people at Walmart, worldwide, supernaturally, out of the ordinary. They love Elijah Devein White. They watch Elijah Devein White. Somebody said they love Elijah Devein White. They watch Elijah Devein White. They love Elijah Devein White. They watch Elijah Devein White. Worldwide, supernaturally, out of the ordinary. On social media and outside of social media. So I'm sending 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 cars to Walmart. New cars. I'm on the phone with my wife. I'm on the phone with my girlfriend. I'm on the phone with my kids right now. Somebody said Jesus on the phone with his wife. Jesus on the phone with his kids. On the phone with his girlfriend right now. And we sending 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 brand new cars to Walmart. If you love Jesus, you love Walmart. Somebody said if you love Jesus, you love Walmart. You love the people. You love the miracles. You love Elijah Devein White. You love television. You love television. Thanks for your donation. You love television at Walmart. Somebody said there's a lot of people inside and outside of America. There's a lot of people inside and outside of America. More music on the way. Elijah Devein White have another show. I have a testimony, and I have a purpose on the way. I'm on my way to work. Somebody said my wife and my girlfriend, they work from home. I work in the streets. When you see Jesus people, when you see Elijah Devein White and you see Jesus people, somebody said when you see what they say, when you see Elijah Devein White and you see Jesus people, we work in the streets. Worldwide, supernaturally out of the ordinary. Somebody said Jesus. My fans look at me like Jesus. I swear, I swear, I swear to God. On social media and outside of social media. The people that watch Elijah Devein White and the people that love Elijah Devein White, they watch Jesus and they love Jesus. On social media and outside of social media. Somebody said, do they have television? Do they have television? Do they have a TV and a cell phone? If you have a TV and a cell phone, if you have a TV and a cell phone, you blessed. You blessed. I have a beautiful wife, a beautiful girlfriend, and some beautiful kids. They on my YouTube channel, on my TikTok, on my Instagram. Somebody said, do they have a credit card? Yes, they have a credit card. You heard me? We have a credit card. She have a credit card. She keep Elijah Devein White out of jail. She own the biggest business. I have kids. I have my wife. I have my girlfriend on my live right now. We own the biggest business inside and outside of Colorado. We own the biggest business. We own the biggest, what you call it? What's it called? Somebody said we own the biggest business inside and outside of Colorado, inside and outside of America, inside and outside of China, inside and outside of Russia, inside and outside of over there, and over there. My wife, my girlfriend, and my kids, we own the biggest business worldwide, supernaturally out of the ordinary, inside and outside of Denver. Let me say that once again. Inside and outside of Denver. Inside and outside of Aurora. My girlfriend owned a business over there, and over there. Somebody said my wife and my girlfriend, they own a business over there, and over there. Worldwide, supernaturally out of the ordinary. On social media and outside of social media. They own a business. They own a successful business. My wife and my girlfriend. My wife and my girlfriend. They own a successful business inside and outside of America. Inside and outside of Colorado. Inside and outside of China. Inside and outside of Russia. Inside and outside of the United States of America. My wife and my girlfriend own a successful business. They love Jesus. Somebody said, do your kids love Jesus? My kids love Jesus. My kids is highly blessed. Elijah White, I wake up people inside and outside of China. Inside and outside of Russia. Inside and outside of America. They always hitting the Cash App and the PayPal. They know I'm married to the They know I'm married to the American dollar. They know I have more music on the way. Somebody said Jesus people. Stand up. Somebody said, Jesus people, stand up. Thank you for your donation. Somebody said, Jesus people, stand up. They love Elijah Devein White. They know how to text and call Elijah Devein White. Somebody said they know how to text and call Elijah Devein White. They always blessing me with 7-figure, 8-figure, 9-figure deals. 7-figure, 8-figure, 9-figure contracts. 7-figure, 8-figure, 9-figure deals. Worldwide, supernaturally out of the ordinary. And when I say Jesus people, I'm speaking to the Christians, the Muslims, and the Jews. Somebody said we speaking to the Christians. We speaking to the Christians. We speaking to the Christians, the Muslims, and the Jews. I'm highly blessed. I'm highly protected. My name's Elijah Devein White. When I do my show and when I go to the studio, when I go to work, somebody said when I go to work, I go to work with Jesus people. They have a car. They have a big ass house. Somebody said we have a big ass house already paid for. We have a 7-figure, 8-figure, 9-figure apartment. We have a 7-figure, 8-figure, 9-figure apartment. Thanks for your donation. We have a 7-figure, 8-figure, 9-figure apartment already paid for. And guess who paid for it? Guess who paid for the apartment? Somebody said, guess who paid for the apartment? Guess who paid for another house, another house, another house? Guess who paid for another car, another car, another car? Somebody said, guess who paid for Elijah White, Elijah White, Elijah White? Thanks for your donation. Guess who paid? Guess who paid? Guess who paid for Jesus, for Jesus, for Jesus? And when you see Jesus, you see another show. When you see Jesus, you see more music, more music, more music. When you see Elijah White, somebody said when you see Elijah Devein White, you see Colorado. You see Colorado. You see Colorado. Worldwide, supernaturally out of the ordinary. You see the Royal Ledger Oaks Apartments. You see the Denver Civic Center Station. You see the Denver Union Station. You see Mississippian Chambers. You see all the people that love Jesus, and you see all the people that hate Jesus. I have people on my live and outside of my live. They love Jesus and they hate Jesus. And it's some people. I ain't talking about everybody. You heard me? I'm not texting. I'm not calling everybody. Somebody said Elijah Devein White. Thank you for your donation. Elijah Devein White. Elijah Devein White. I'm not waking up. I'm not waking up. I'm not waking up, everybody. I'm waking up the people that's paying for my shows. They paying for my music. Somebody said they paying for white toilet paper. They paying for the cigarettes. They paying for Jesus. They paying for Jesus. They paying for Jesus. They paying for Elijah White. They paying for Elijah White. Thank you for your donation. They paying for Elijah Devein White. So they keeping me out of jail. Somebody said how? Ask the Holy Spirit. Ask the American dollar. Ask that person, that person, and that person. Don't ask me. Do not ask me. Those people, and I'm speaking to those people, they watch Elijah Devein White on social media and outside of social media. They hitting the Cash App, the PayPal right now. Somebody said they have a TV and they have a cell phone. They don't just have a TV, they have a TV and they have a cell phone right now. If you love Jesus and you love Elijah Devein White, you own a TV and you own a cell phone. Somebody say you actually taking a shower. Yeah, if you love Elijah Devein White, you should go take a shower. That person, that person, and that person. If they love Elijah Devein White and they watching Elijah Devein White worldwide, supernaturally out of the ordinary, you should have a house. You should have a house. You should have a house or a apartment. Somebody said, or a apartment. You should have a car. You should have a vehicle. You feel me? You should be going to work some kind of way. I go to work every day. I wake up Jesus people. I wake up the Christians, the Muslims, the Jews. Somebody said, I wake up the Christians, the Muslims, the Jews. I text and call your daughter every day. And she still loves my music. She still loves the Holy Spirit. I text and call your daughter every day. Every day. Somebody said Elijah Devein White. Elijah Devein White. Thanks for your donation. Elijah Devein White. Text and call your daughter every day. Worldwide, supernaturally, out of the ordinary. She know how to text and she know how to call. So we ain't trying to hear no excuses.